The fountain of knowledge is always within you. You can access that life force energy of love anytime you want. To understand the situation yourself, you have to sit with yourself and ask, how do you feel? How do you truly feel in your body now? And be honest with yourself. Be honest about how your thoughts make you feel, because sometimes our thoughts can be like numb to us, like how we perceive ourselves can be in the subconscious where we don't see. So bringing that to the awareness is really important, because we can see sometimes, especially if we are not happy with what's going on in our life, it's like, oh, you created that though. Like you are creating your reality. So if you're not happy with it, what judgments are you making of it, and how are those judgments making you feel? And then which ones do you get familiar with and attach yourself to and identify with those like thoughts and energies and frequencies and ways of being and habits and the rest of it. Yeah, asking yourself, how do you feel? Because ultimately, like, you can expand to let more of that higher frequency in. And it's like way easier said than done, but when you feel your feelings, when you actually let them sit there and just sit in it, like without judgment, just be in. Not a lot of us do that. It's quite uncommon to sit and feel comfortable with your inner state of being. But it's so important. Like, it's so important to do that. And everyone's unique. Like, that way of connecting with yourself really deeply can be different for everyone. It can be multidimensional in different ways. Usually with sound, or usually with frequencies, or something that you can resonate with on that loving level and frequency, whatever it may be. It's different for everyone. It takes a lot of courage to sit with those emotions, to allow them to be, to get comfortable with how they feel in our body, because sometimes they don't feel great. They don't feel great. But like, that's the whole ego. The ego protects and numbs us, like suppresses the emotions that are uncomfortable to deal with. Sit with them. Sit with them and realize that the intensity of them will never kill you. Ultimately, the intensities of them emotions, they everything is okay, right? You're just feeling. You're just feeling. You're feeling all your emotions. You may be taken back to a certain time that was like the most intense part of that emotion that you've ever experienced. But you're still okay. Like, you are still okay in that moment. Death is always there anyway, you know what I mean? Like, when we're older, we're like, get a little bit scared because we're like, oh, when's the death gonna come? Yeah, so obviously that's, you're like, I'm pretty old. And obviously you've got to accept that because death is always around the corner. And that's why the wise ones, the wiser, older generations are like, yep, death. It's coming. I don't know when. So fuck it. I'm going to just be me. And sometimes that's why they can be a little, you know, I want to say the word rasky. Is that a word? It's alright, they know. So suspicious. He's like, get the camera away. I think I've seen it. Okay, goodbye.